What if I told you that one of history's most powerful swords could slice through stone? And its secret was lost forever, until now. Question: how did ancient civilizations create iron weapons stronger than anything else at the time? Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Evolution of Ideas, where we explore the fascinating journey of amazing technologies, how they evolved through time. So let's dive in. Iron, the metal that shaped civilization. From ancient tools to legendary swords that could cut through stone, iron has been the backbone of human progress. But where did it come from? Who first used it? And how did it lead to weapons so powerful they became legends? Let's explore the fascinating history of iron. Did you know that some of the first iron tools weren't made by humans but came from space? That's right, ancient people used iron from meteorites before they even knew how to extract it from the earth. 3000 BCE, the first iron artifacts were discovered in Egypt and Mesopotamia, made from meteoric iron. 1200 BCE, the Hittites of Anatolia, modern Turkey, were the first to smelt iron, leading to the Iron Age. The origins of iron. Iron didn't come from the earth as we might think. The earliest iron came from the heavens. The story begins in space, where iron was forged in the heart of dying stars and hurled to earth by meteors. This is how iron, in its earliest form, arrived on our planet. Its first usage can be traced back to around 3000 BCE, in Mesopotamia and Egypt, where ancient civilizations began to use it for tools and weapons. But it wasn't until the Iron Age, which began around 1200 BCE, that iron truly revolutionized human civilization. It gave birth to new technologies, tools, and weapons that would allow humans to build cities, conquer lands, and advance like never before. But iron's story isn't just about what humans did with it, it's also about where it came from and how it shaped our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. The Quran and iron. How did ancient scripture describe the origins of iron in a way that matches what scientists say now? Did you know that the Quran made a surprising statement about iron over 1,400 years ago, one that modern science? Long before science understood the true origins of iron, ancient wisdom saw its significance. In the Quran, a surprising reference is made to this very metal. In Surah Al-Hadid, 57:25,
لقد أرسلنا رسلنا بالبينات وأنزلنا معهم الكتاب والميزان ليقوم الناس بالقسط وأنزلنا الحديد فيه بأس شديد ومنافع للناس وليعلم الله من ينصره ورسله بالغيب إن الله قوي عزيز.
It states, "We sent down iron, wherein is great military might and benefits for the people, so that Allah may make evident those who support him and his messengers unseen. Indeed, Allah is powerful and exalted in might." We sent down iron. Many scholars interpret this as a reference to iron coming from meteorites, which aligns with modern scientific discoveries that much of Earth's iron originated from space. 2. Iron as a symbol of strength. The verse emphasizes iron's power in warfare and its benefits for humanity, from tools to structures. 3. Scientific connection. The Quran mentioning iron as something sent down could be linked to the fact that iron is formed in supernova explosions and arrived on Earth via meteorites billions of years ago. Could it be that the early knowledge of iron's celestial origin was more accurate than we once thought? Was this divine knowledge embedded in scripture, waiting for humanity to catch up? Perhaps the Quran held the first clue about iron's place in the cosmos. The rise of Wootz steel. The real founder of Wootz steel. The exact inventor of Wootz steel is unknown, but historical records suggest it originated in ancient India around 300 BCE. The earliest known producers were Indian blacksmiths, particularly in the southern regions like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. The process of making Wootz steel was later adopted and refined in the Middle East, where it became famous as Damascus steel. Who made Wootz steel? The highly skilled Indian metallurgists and blacksmiths, often belonging to hereditary artisan families, perfected the technique. They used a secret method that involved smelting high-carbon iron in clay crucibles to produce ingots of high-quality steel. These ingots were then exported to Persia, the Middle East, and even Europe. What happened to the Wootz steel makers? By the 17th century, Wootz steel production started declining due to several reasons. 1. Colonial disruptions. The British and other colonial powers controlled Indian industries, limiting local production. 2. Loss of knowledge. The artisans who knew the secret Wootz steelmaking techniques either died or were displaced. Since the method was passed down orally, much of the knowledge was lost. 3. Industrialization. The rise of modern European steel industries replaced traditional methods with mass production. By the 18th and 19th centuries, Wootz steel was no longer produced on a large scale, and its exact method remains a mystery even today. Scientists and metallurgists have tried to recreate it, but the original quality has never been fully replicated. Boiling and melting temperatures of Wootz steel: iron's boiling point, 2,862 degrees Celsius 5,184 degrees Fahrenheit. Iron's melting point, 1,538 degrees Celsius 2,800 degrees Fahrenheit. Wootz steel production temperature, 1,300 to 1,400 degrees Celsius, 2,372 to 2,552 degrees Fahrenheit. Since Wootz steel had a high carbon content, 1.5 to 2%, it required a controlled low-oxygen environment to prevent it from becoming too brittle. Indian blacksmiths mastered the crucible process, where they heated iron with plant materials, which provided carbon, in a sealed clay pot, achieving these high temperatures. Legendary weapons made from Wootz steel. Damascus swords, feared in battle for their ability to slice through enemy blades. Tipu Knife, one of the last remnants of this ancient art, can be found in the Topkapi Museum in Turkey, where a knife once wielded by Tipu Sultan of Mysore is on display. Known as the Tiger of Mysore, Tipu Sultan's Wootz steel blade was said to be able to cut through the toughest metals, a weapon capable of bringing down even the strongest foes. The finest examples of Wootz craftsmanship. Now TipuSultan'sKnife, located in Topkapi Mayasum, Turkey. Mughal and Rajput blades, used by Indian warriors to defeat heavily armored foes. The modern age of iron. Today, iron remains the backbone of modern civilization. Over 1.8 billion tons of steel are produced each year, fueling everything from buildings to cars, to space travel. The development of steel alloys, combinations of iron with other metals, has brought us stronger, more resilient materials. We use iron every day in ways our ancestors could never have imagined. But despite all these advancements, the ancient power of Wootz steel still calls to us. Could modern science one day uncover its lost formula? Could we ever replicate the sharpness, the beauty, and the strength of Wootz steel? Only time will tell. But as we continue to push the boundaries of technology and science, we can never forget the ancient secrets that laid the foundation of everything we build today. Today we discover the untold story of iron, and I hope it will increase your ability to search more and more knowledge. Iron built our world. But Wootz steel? It may have built legends. What do you think? Could the lost secrets of Wootz steel one day be revived? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys into the past. Until next time, stay curious.